The devil is a whole line behind his hair. What's up, Andrella Better Work family? So today marks 5 years, I think, since I've talked to y'all. And my sister came over. I'm home recovering from surgery that I had last Friday. Still feeling kind of sick and disgusting. But I wanted to jump on and do an update on my weight loss surgery that I had. So 5 years ago, I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy here in South Lake, Fort Worth, Mid Cities, Texas. And I lost a good 60 pounds with VSG. And then all of a sudden, my appetite got redonkulous. And so I would go to the doctor and kind of ask, like, what can I do? And they would always say, watch your liquids, drink your protein, drink your water. It's easier said than done when I was actually going through a lot of stress at the time. But Hunte, after seeing myself on video singing with my church, because we had very limited folks going to church to sing because of the pandemic. And I saw that my head was still the same size, but my body was bigger. I looked like a whole cartoon, okay? A cartoon. I was done. And then when you have to push yourself out the car, when you start pushing yourself out the car, then okay, let's talk about my walk. I had a wobble, which means not the a wobble, not the good wobble. Okay, at the club where everybody like, hey girl, get it. No, it's the wobble where I would walk from side to side, like y'all. So I decided to just do something about it. So I reached out to this local doctor, Dr. Big Shahi here in Fort Worth, and he is off the chain. And he consulted with me and kind of gave me some guidance on like next steps, my options. I did though before him go to a weight loss doctor who specialized in like medical weight loss. But child, he was pumping me with so much medicine. I was like, and then he would tell me the side effects after I'm walking out the door. He's like, oh, watch out for heart palpitations. Like right when I'm checking out. And I'm like, hold on. I was just talking to you in the room. You didn't say nothing about no palpitation. It was like just throwing off. Dude, he'll throw or watch out for something. Man, you should have told me this before you start pumping me all this. Medicine worked temporarily, but then it did not do the job. And so there was more to kind of my issues with weight loss. So I went to this doctor. He examined me, did an EJD, did some blood work. I was borderline diabetic, which scared the crap out of me because I lost my grandmother to diabetes. And my mom has type 1. Like but she lost so much weight just watching her food. And she looks amazing. Okay, she putting us to shame. I'm like, girl. So Dr. Bookshaw, was great. He gave me some guidance and recommend the DS surgery, which is the duodenal switch. Now, for me being a VSG patient, the full surgery process wouldn't happen for me. Just the second phase of the duodenal switch. So duodenal switch, what it entails is that if you haven't had any weight loss surgery before, they kind of do the sleeve and then they do a rerouting of your intestines a little bit. Not full on gastric bypass, but kind of similar, but the weight loss for this is a little bit more aggressive. So I had that done on Friday. After he found some issues with my previous surgery through the EDD, it was like, you have to get this done. We have to make sure that you are healthy and okay. And then when I went to my well woman's appointment, she was like, Andrella, last time I saw you, you didn't gain 25 pounds. I'm like, girl, having all your patients gain weight, we in a whole pandemic. She didn't care. So she was like, I need to do something to help you regulate this weight so that you won't become diabetic. And I was like, I'm having surgery. Next thing you know, small world. She knew my surgeon, texted him, was like, take care of her. And everything was good to go. So had my surgery Friday. I am 1 week out in bed right now. I've been walking around and kind of doing everything the doctor says. The only thing I'm struggling with is drinking so much water. would just not, it just hurts to drink so much water. Getting my protein in. So I have one more thing of protein drink that I need to make as like my nighttime drink. I need to drink one more scoop of my vitamins because for DS patients, you have to be really rigorous with your vitamin routine. And I just started my vitamin routine today. And then protein, 100 grams. It's non-negotiable for my doctor. And so I just got to make sure that I'm doing all of those things. And then 64 ounces of water. So trying to just drink all day, all day, all day. It's a whole thing. So, and then just taking this time to recuperate and heal, not think about work because work is my passion. I just got to make sure that I do that. So, stats. Oh my God. Everybody always starts with stats. I'm going to give you my stats. That's so important. I don't even know why I didn't start with that. But I started at 288. Yeah, around 288, 289. That freaked me all the way out because I've never weighed that much. That explains why I had the whole cartoon character look going on. And then surgery weight was 278. Current weight when I weighed in this morning was 266. I was like, thank you, Father God. Hallelujah. But I was glad that the scale is going down. I'm not like I was with my VSG where I was like, oh my God, the scale's not moving. Oh, what's going on? I'm not going to be like that because I know that this is a marathon and not a sprint. I don't want to rush through kind of getting to the goal. I want to make sure that the work that I'm putting in, I bought a treadmill so that I can walk. Like I'm really investing the time, the energy, the effort into making sure that I do the right thing. But 1 week post-op, there's still like pain, discomfort. I'm not on my pain medicine anymore because the pain isn't that unbearable. When I walk, it kind of subsides the pain, but I also realize when I do too much, that's when I start feeling a lot of pain. So I need to make sure that I have this balance of like, girl, sit on down somewhere to like move around because you don't want to blood clots. But yeah, I had my surgery done at Trophy Club, Baylor Scott and White and Trophy Club in Trophy Club, Texas. And the staff was amazing and beautiful and wonderful. And I didn't want to leave. I was like, this is like a resort. This is the best sleep that I've had. I was walking the hospital walls. They didn't have to tell me to. I just wanted to. I just feel a difference in some motivation with this go around. And just seeing the scale go down, it just makes me feel good. But week 1 post-op is not easy. It's hard. I'm on full liquids right now. It's still hard. Like when you go from eating whatever you want and having this really amazing food to liquids, like I don't really have a taste for anything. I have cravings for things, but I don't have taste. But then you start to realize that food is truly an addiction. So when you see food, you want it. So it's been a rough week. I had a little bit of a setback with one of my incisions leaking, but the doctor was saying it was fluid just trying to come out of my body, and it dried up, and I was fine. I put a gauze on it, kept it clean, and I feel better, but still a little discomfort on my left side. And I think that's the side where like most of the work happens, and so still feeling that. But other than that, I'm not having any regrets right now. I'm not in this deep depression that I went into when I had my VSG. I actually did go into a very deep depression because I thought I was mentally ready, but I wasn't. But this go around I am. I have an unbelievable support system with my coworkers, and then my sister, she's been over here cleaning up. My house smell like Fat Blue Soul, Lysol, and Pine Sol. I just lied. It's a lot. And my mama, when they come over, it's like tag team cleaning crew. And they sweep through like magical cleaning elves. And they clean my house and they out. I'm like, y'all want to stay for them? Nope, we out. And they clean my house and they out. And so, amazing support system. So, my son's looking at me recording. I also have to deal with that. Okay, because I'm a virtual teacher. But I'll go back to work in about a week. I really needed this next week to really just get a little bit better and get acclimated into like my schedule of drinking and intaking my full liquids and progressing to soft foods here in about another week. Puree food, sorry, in about another week. So we'll see. But that is my DS update. Hopefully it helps some of you guys that are considering the surgery. It's not that coming out of surgery was painful, but after that, once they give you that pain medicine, that first dose, you're all good. As long as you get up and walk and move around and do what the nurses say and just really stick to everything to the needle. I'm only week 1, so I'll be back with some more updates. And I'm going to be real about my feelings and expressions and just emotions. That's just Centrella, child. But we'll connect again. Bye.